What is up, guys? It's the Carnivore back with another one, and today, finally Extinction has come out on Xbox official, and gotta tell you guys, I was pretty stressed out. I saw everybody else's videos getting posted, saw everything going on with that. Roz, Clark, Syntac, all them guys, even all the small YouTubers, saw all those videos popping up. It's getting me freaked the heck out, man. I was like, is my crap ever gonna drop? But it finally did. And anyways, today we're gonna get into some hidden base locations, some rat holes, all that jazz. And if y'all stay to the end, there's a nice little mesh spot I want to show you. Yes, mesh. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. So here we are at location number 1, guys, 45.5, 60.6, and this is a nice little rat hole. You're not going to see it from the outside, just put it that way. Again, man, so excited for Extinction. I know there's going to be a lot of these, so this probably isn't going to be the first video I make. There's probably going to be a couple more, but anyways, there's where we're at on the map. Again, nice little spot. You definitely fit like a duo in here, and maybe a trio, depending on how you do things, I guess. Definitely not like a crazy raising spot or anything, but a nice little grind out area, a nice little area to have all your stuff. And again, it'll fit like 2 to 3 people, maybe more, you know. But as you see, there's 2 entrances. There's this one right here that's under my feet. You'll see it here in a second. And then there's another one, the one we came in through. There's the actual cords for the location we're standing on right now, and there's that second entrance. So if that's a problem for you, then this probably isn't a spot for you. But again, I don't think this is really mesh, and I don't think you'll get banned for this, but nice little hidden base spot. On to the next. Here we are, location number 2, 49.0, 58.5, and this isn't really a rat hole so much, guys. It's more of just a hidden base spot, you know. This is something that you're easily gonna miss if you're flying by, jumping by on a man of armor, hidden by all that foliage. As you'll see, we get closer, you can see through the crack, and that's pretty much all you're gonna see from the outside into this position, guys. It's a pretty great spot. As you can see, pretty open. Definitely fit a duo in here, maybe even a trio, because there's room to build up. I should have looked up more when I was making the video, but sorry, I had to burp. There's more room as you go up, so definitely a good spot for a solo, duo, possibly trio. Definitely not a raising spot, but on to the next. Location number 3, 49.9, 57.6, and really, guys, I only have like 2 problems with this location. It's, you know, it's got 2 entrances, so that's always a bad thing. And then the other thing is, like, this entrance in the front is actually pretty big, and you can't really tell right now, but like when I turn around and I look at it, you'll probably see, like, you know, look at that. There's an entrance right there, and it goes all the way up to where we just came in, and then here's the second entrance. So like, that's a little bit of a problem for me, but you know, again, it's pretty hidden, so it's not like somebody's just randomly gonna happen to be like, oh, yo, man, that looks like there's a base in there, you know. No. So I mean, there's not really gonna be anything that gives it away unless you got something loud on. But on to the next. Here we are at the next location, 55.6, 39.4, and honestly, guys, this is another one. Again, not a rat hole, really, not really mesh or anything like that. It's more of just a hidden base, and you know, there it is. You're about to see it. I mean, this is something we're easily missing if we're flying by, if we're jumping through on a man of armor. Plenty of room to build up in here. Small entrance, definitely fit a duo, trio in here. Probably even raise a couple things if you make it on the top floor, if that's where you're hatching. But again, plenty of space in here, and easily missed, guys. Easily missed if we're flying by, jumping by. Like I said, there's the cords one last time. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into the next location. And here we are at the next one, 54.6, 21.5, and guys, honestly, this one, everybody should know, this one was on the original Ark Survival Evolved. I actually went into this rat hole a couple times myself. I didn't really have that many people to play with. I was playing with like 4 of my buddies, and we would just be living in here until we got wiped, which, you know, happened often. But again, it was on the original game. It's pretty big in here, and like, it being big is very beneficial for you, especially if you're in like a trio or 4-man. Like, you have plenty of room to raise in here, plenty of room for a crafting area, plenty of room for everything. The only downside, like I said, is since it was in the original game, it's pretty well known. But again, this is great for everything you possibly want to do. But there's the chords one last time. Let's jump into the next location. Location number 6, 55.6, 30.7, guys. And honestly, this one I like a lot, but I don't like at the same time. Entrance is huge. It's really close to the one that we just looked at, number 5. So I don't know how well known this spot is. I would assume that people know about this, because how could you not? It's absolutely gigantic in here. Plenty of room for raising, plenty of room for a crafting area, probably a couple crafting areas. I don't know like what the status is like when you're trying to put a tech teleport or anything down in here, but again, as you can see, tons of space. It's not very tall, so I don't know like how you're gonna work that out, especially if you're trying to raise things like gigas or something like that. But super defendable, just a super long entrance, guys. That's my only complaint. Definitely gonna need a good bit of turrets for in here. Terrain turrets probably work great, but anyways, on to the next location. Number 7, guys, 42.4, 30.5. And you know, this is another one of those spots. To me, it's super well known to me. I don't know how many people know about it, but I would assume that like a lot do. This again was on the original game. I just wanted to check and see if it was still here. It is. You definitely build down in here and everything else. It's got a small entrance, as you guys saw. It's not like a crouch or anything, but the downside is definitely big enough to walk a stego down into, so defending this could be kind of hard once it gets found. But I mean, again, it wasn't the original game, so I would imagine it wouldn't take long to get found by somebody. But I really like this spot. I don't know why. It's close to the ground. It's easy for beginners, easy for a starter base. Definitely something you can get hidden out of the way like really quick. No flyers needed or anything like that. So that's why I like the spot. And there's the chords one last time. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this next location. Location number 8, it's gonna be 58.0, 45.1, guys. And you know, this spot isn't really that bad. This one, I don't know if it was like in the original game or not, but I just came across it and I was like, well, this is gonna work out pretty great, because as you guys can see coming up to it, it's not like something you're gonna see from a far off distance. You can tuck your little base back in here. Definitely like a solo thing if you're gonna build only in this spot. But if you're going out into the front over here, you can definitely fit like a duo, trio, and I'm sure you could devise a way to defend that little opening right there. But here's the chords one last time. This spot, but on to the next. Location number 9, 8.4, 65.7. Guys, this is definitely going to be a solo spot, but I really like this one because it's super out of the way. I actually just kind of found it by accident. You know how you do with all Ratholes. You're just flying around looking for little nooks and crannies, looking for places that, you know, might have a little area to get through to them, and I found that right here. So as you can see, again, this is definitely going to be a solo spot. I mean, maybe a duo if you really build it right, because you can go up maybe one more level. But like, again, if it was me, I would just be living in here myself with nobodies, just because it's easy to build for one person, maybe a little difficult for two. But there's the chords one last time, and let's go ahead and let's hop into our last location. And here we are, guys, location number 10, 45.1, 87.9, and we have arrived at the bonus spot, guys. This is like, if you are a mesher, this is where you want to be. I placed a bed in the mesh and a foundation. You can do it without going into the actual mesh. Right now I'm in creative, but realistically you probably have to use grappling hooks to hang here. This is the vision you want, and then you can place a foundation. You see that I can do it right there. There's the bed. Once you get the bed up in there, it's so simple, guys. It's just like we go back down here and we transfer up to that bed. We just spawn in on it and boom, we're in the mesh. The only problem is you're gonna have to have a buddy. I gotta put a new bed down. I already used it once. Sorry for that. But like I was saying while I'm doing this, you're gonna have a buddy out here while you're up in the mesh to toss you whatever the heck it is that you need to place down to start teleporting crap up in here, you know. Or like, oh well, you can't do that. I was gonna say you can transfer off and then transfer back on, but transfers won't open for this map anytime soon. So that's exactly how you're gonna have to do it to get it started up there. You know, have your buddy throw stuff up to you, because that's the only way to get in there, other than maybe like using the old tried and true Pelagorn's PT method, whatever. That's gonna work too. But I'm in creative, and I was just trying to do it the easiest way possible. But as you guys can see, it's huge in here. I was going to fly up over that ledge for you guys so I can show you everything. There is a pop-up barrier somewhere over that ledge. I only know because it teleported me to the surface after I got like at this one spot. But as long as you can avoid that, you'll be alright. There's the cords one last time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be dropping a couple more. I got another one for the center that I want to drop maybe tomorrow. And then I'm going to do a couple more for, you know, extinction, because there's tons of rat holes here. I'll see y'all next time.